Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Finally going live here a little bit on time. I kind of messed up the videos this week. I'm sorry. There's some I missed. I meant this. I thought I had them in there. I'm looking at it, and it's too late to do anything. But hey, Spencer, Slapnuts, Mike Bird, sir, and GB. I hope everybody else is coming in and coming in there, doing well. Flew this morning. I flew my clip wing Cub, and I tell you, it went just like the others. It takes as soon as it leaves the ground, it starts rolling left, and I've got right rudder on it for the takeoff, but it takes off and just rolls left. And they Earl, who's very good at aerodynamics, he spotted a problem I have in one of my wings, so I'm gonna have to take the covering off and sand on my wing because I was ready to jump up and down on the plane. I tried to give it away to those guys, and they didn't want it. You know, it's just like I've had it. I've had it. You know, it's like that's like the fifth time it's done that on me. Hey, Eric, how you doing? I'll say one thing. I might not build them to fly, but I build them tough, man. They agreed, man. They said that thing is tough. Take hits like that and not even crack it. But I don't know. Hopefully we'll get it. So I'm going to take it off, the covering off. I'm not going to do it right away and stuff, but we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it up and we'll try again. I don't know if I don't think I'm going. I'm going to stop by at the Miracle Strip, fly in at the beach, but I don't think I'm going to fly anything since Frank Slow Flyer is not going to be there, and so I'm just going to stop down and say hi, and yeah, that's probably all I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to take a plane. Then we're going to go to the beach and go out on the pier and go eat lunch. But let's get started. Hope everybody's having a good week. I was trying to think of what plane. I don't think any new planes came out or anything, but it was good. It was good. I took the clip wing Cub, the Cletus Cub, and my Ultra Stick. That's what I flew this morning. The winds, it was crosswinds, but it wasn't too. I mean, you could tell like when you go to land and stuff. If you let it, it would crab all the way down the runway and stuff. I had some fun with the stick, man. It was like doing some drifting on the ground. But yeah, we had fun flying today. The dogs behaved themselves sort of good, sort of kind of good, and everything. So let's get going. Like I said, I don't have a lot, so I can take my time today. We're going to start off in Canada. Yeah, we got Philip Cockram here. I just want to make sure I got everything set right. Philip Cockram. And I picked the Mustang flight, but he's got another flight up there too and stuff. So let's go full speed. Let's go play. Now I don't know what is happening here. You might have slow motion.
And welcome to the Philip Cockram channel, viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel to grow, and it helps me to bring you these great videos that we all love. So we've got the big super scale 1.5 meter P51 Mustang out today. I'm gonna line it up a little bit better first.
Hey, Luigi, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show.
Oh no, is the car coming?
I do have one car video.
Oh, he's turning. A little bit of wind from that direction down there. Whoa.
I don't know what happened this week. Hey, Lee. I thought I had more videos than what I did. And I kind of goofed up this afternoon when I was checking.
Good rocks.
David, how you doing, man? Crystal. You registered for Bigfoot? I'm registered.
You can see our crown isn't helping much either.
Yeah, taking off gravel is hard, man. Especially bumps, because no matter what you do in the rudder, it goes where it goes. It's a nice flight. Don't like seeing it fly so slow. Mustangs don't.
Oh, I forgot about the sequence of the doors there. They're going to go slow, right? So. Clicking it there.
That's the Mustang I always
on.
wanted. But I just don't want it hogging up the hangar. Yeah, I was going to take the clip wing Cub and put it in a steel building. He flies around, and let's see here.
Maybe like the CG with this 4,000, like it was last weekend. You know, all weekend too.
Yeah, he had to take a couple.
Drop that gear down again.
But he comes in for a landing. You guys will have to check his landing out. He says a bad landing, but you know, I mean, on the gravel and stuff like that, to me, it wasn't that bad of a landing. Well, I think he damaged it. All right, here we go. We got Neil. We got Bellairvideo, and he is flying the Hobby King Bush Mule at the Rocks. I guess this park is called the Rocks. He just put that up today.
Afternoon, it's still nice. It's around 21 degrees Celsius at almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Tide's in, so that's why I'm here at the Rocks to fly this aircraft.
Hey, Jim. Links are in the description. Man, that water is so clear. Victor. He has some many views here. Check it out, though, man. Neil has a great flight. He's down in Australia. Links are in the description. And next up, we got Wayne's World. All right, Wayne's World, RC, and he's flying the Habu 80. This might be the first Habu 80 video we've had on there, and he's got a problem. Yeah, we'll let it go. You can watch the video, and he tells you what it is. It's a common problem with a smart ESC.
All right, Wayne's RC World, taking up the Eflite Habu. And this is the maiden flight.
That looks like a nice jet.
A little bit breezy, 5 to 15.
Landing gear look good on
down the runway, so.
Just can't fly 80s.
Well, if I mention, this is the new, or fairly new anyway, 80 millimeter. Okay, no flaps.
I do have smoke for like.
You're up.
Okay.
You're down.
Something is wrong. Bring her down.
When you hit full voltage, it goes into LVC. Hey, Mike Victor, saying hi to everybody. Ooh. Nice. He gets it up again. He takes it up again after he comes in and calibrates the ESC. Oops. Let's see, about right. Yeah, here he comes in for the second landing. It's even better than the first.
Oh,
very good.
Wow.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. And he goes to the hangar and he talks about what's wrong with it and stuff. But you know, it's kind of an interesting video. But if you have the Smart ESC, it's like they got that alarm for the low voltage, and to me, they have it set too high. But all right, so here we have Cliff Harvey, and this is part 13 on his Tony Ray Tiger Moth build. And my God, the details that he is putting into this plane are spectacular.
Okay, guys, and welcome back to part 13 of the Tony Ray 1.5
Hey, Keith, how you
meter
doing, buddy?
Tiger Moth build. And I'm going to continue with the fuselage covering. I've made a start on the other side, starboard side, and I'm just going to finish off. We'll tighten it up, then we'll have another look. Cheers. Just angle you down. I've made a start on the side panel. In fact, I've made more than a start. It's virtually on. I have to be careful down here because,
man, just you got to watch this. How he does this covering, the two-tone, and how he cuts it is just spectacular, man. I mean, Cliff puts a clinic on covering here on two parts. I mean, I kind of did the same technique he's doing when I covered my Cub, but mine doesn't look, you know, I mean, he made us use the straight edge. He's got that perfectly straight. There it is right there. He's getting it coming along. And then he's cutting a battery hatch in the nose of his cowl. Check that out. And then he's doing his roundels. He's making his own roundels by cutting it out of the fabric there. Hey, AJ, how you doing? It's just amazing. He shows you how he does it and everything. It is really good. And here he's fiberglassing where he dropped his cowl. Putting the windscreen on. Cutting out the letters. Here's the letters on it. And then, yeah. But just look at how well that looks, man.
and all I need to do now is to
he's
stick
so
them down without air bubbles.
It's so easy.
So I'm going to
That's not easy.
do what I did with the.
And then look up here at the cockpit details he put in there and stuff. All right, 28 Cs. That's nice. But check it out, man. This video is great. He does a great job of showing you and explaining how he does his letters and everything. It's, I don't know. That's part of it. That's like the guys today asked me how my build has come along. If I worked on my build, and I said, no, I haven't worked on my build. The last plane I built doesn't fly. You know, the first plane I built, you know, barely, I mean, it flies decent, but, you know, it's just like, I'm just, you know, but I'm learning, you know, where I screwed up, you know, and it's just like, you know, it's just like, it's this close to being the right, you know, but that little bit off is just terrible, you know, and stuff. So I don't know. We'll get back on the build, but man, just Cliff, links are in the description. You got to watch this video. It's just how he does this, how he did that, the cockpit, and it's just amazing. And then just equally amazing is
no, I haven't got a fancy aim with the
is how
temperature.
I'm just doing this so quickly. They're not even
how he's
straight.
adding cockpit
So you
details.
mark on the
to
lines that you want to produce, the ridges of the seat.
He's showing you how to do the seats.
Next,
He
please.
shows you how he does the gauges for the dashboard.
There we go.
It's just amazing. And the details, like, let's see, let's go here.
And everything in place. I'll put
Did like an iron on covering.
Then he's putting the fabric on the headrest and stuff.
there you go, just a piece of
And it goes round, which is what we're the limits. If you pull it glued in, I had to trim this
Look
away a
at
little
that.
to make it fit.
Look at that dash. Check that out. He's showing you how he does that. Hey Todd, how you doing, man? But just, I mean, you know, the little gauges, the trim tabs, and that's for the cooling vents on the motor. And this is a trim tab for something, I'm not sure what. There's the stick for the plane and a compass, and it's just, I don't know. and he added these skewers, bamboo skewers right here on the side to give it so it looks like a regular moth once it's covered and stuff. But just the detail that Mark and Cliff added to their Tony Newhouse Tiger Moths is just amazing. That is really amazing. But check those videos out. They're 37 minutes, and you know, it's just, I don't know. It's just a class in how to do things. All right, here we got Littl, and this is the father and son that flies, and then the son, that's the son there, and this is the reason why he hasn't been flying, because he, you know, ever since he got his guitar, it seems like guitar has taken over, and this is his band, and I've translated this here, and it's something about like a college, I think it's a college music place and stuff. Yeah. Hey, Mike, it doesn't, I know from my whacking my clipwing cub in, it's just so disheartening, you know, because that's what I don't understand. I'm perplexed because I got two good flights out of it, the maiden and the second one. I mean, they weren't perfect, but you know, and then after that, I can't get it to fly. So I'm gonna do what Earl suggested. I gotta work on the top edge of the one wing and get it rounded because it's got kind of a bar on the top. So I'm gonna fix that, and then I think I'm gonna let one of those guys fly it. But here's his son. This is his son's band, and they're having a good time here. We'll listen to just a little bit of it. I don't think So that's what's keeping him out of flying right there and stuff. I think it's funny. I said, pretty good. Looks like the crowd enjoyed it too, you know. And then his dad says, ha ha, they sure did. Thank you, Jeff. You know, but that's just what, you know, that's just what they're doing there. That's, I'm sure him and his buddies will get out and fly. But all right, here we go. We've got JVC 67 here, and he's got him some toys to play with here, and he's done some customization on this. Is pretty cool. I like the JBC on the backhoe. And then check this car out. Look at that. He gave it the old crow, and he calls it the new crow. So he gave it the old crow scheme and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. So we got a Mustang with a Mustang scheme. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, they're especially hard to fly when you got a one wing that's not producing any lift. But that's just pretty cool, man. I thought Jim did an outstanding job here on this thing, man. It just looks good. He's got the nose of it and everything. So check that out. That's pretty good. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Man, I missed your live stream. I'm sorry. You had a live stream last week. I missed it altogether. Check that out. If you send cars to Jim, he'll do the scheme for you. No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty cool, man. That looks nice. That really looks good, Jim. Way to go. All right. Next up, we're going back to Canada. We got Lee Davidson's hangar here. And he's flying his Tiger Moth. Man, we have a moth problem tonight, that's for sure. Oh, it's a stock production. Oh, okay. I thought it was something you painted custom, man. I thought that was something you did custom. Darn. Yeah, I agree. I thought you painted that, man. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It was good. All right, here we have Lee taking up his Eflite Tiger Moth.
With the Tiger Moth, I believe it's a Eflite Waldorf balsa plane. Got the run cam. Oh, sorry. The tactic drone view on the tail. It's my smallest, lightest camera I have. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. It seemed to work on the other plane, so try it on this one. At field, nice clouds. Light wind, but it's almost a crosswind. It's coming out the southeast. Southeast, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Camera in the hat on the head. Yep.
Hey, Dave, when you going live next,
Yep,
man?
here we go.
Whoa, good
Oh,
job.
she's all right.
Lee has a nice
Don't
flight.
mind it on there at all. Makes it a little side heavy. A little touchy.
Yeah, they like turning with the rudder.
Oh, wind has totally changed direction. Now it's coming out of the west, southwest. More that way.
It's got nice clouds, though, for flying.
More that way. I got a 3200 in it. 3S.
Ah. Okay, it's a real construction company. Okay, I thought it was just something you did there, Jim. I thought it was just. Ah, I'm sorry. I saw that and I was like, all right, man, he's customized it and everything. Lee's got a ton of videos. Let's go out. We got time. Let's go out and check and see what Lee's been up to here. Oh, and here's the onboard Tiger Moth video. He's got the pulse. He's got SE5 and decathlon videos. So he's put up a ton of videos this week. Yeah. That's neat, though. I think it's neat, man. Yeah, I like it. So Lee's been busy. All right, nice, man. All right, here we got RC Roland. Man, this is de Havilland 4. It's a two-seat biplane bomber, a World War I plane, and this is just an amazing flight, man. Again, RC Roland, Greg. He's got buddies with big planes, and Greg has some big planes too. He's a good pilot. And almost got fall colors already. Oh, okay. I like how this guy flies it too. Doesn't fly it real fast. Hey, Rick. Man, you had some great videos there at the Rhinebeck. Man, check that out. That's cool. All those planes in the cloud. And they're all flying nice and slow too. Probably lots of desert eagles out there. Yeah, I played the video last week. I don't think I grabbed one this week. I should have. I don't know what I was doing this week on the videos. But But man, he has a good video. I mean, it's nice. Lots of group shots of him flying around and everything. And he really did a great job. Yes, he did. He did an excellent job of getting those videos. All right. All right. So what we've got here is we have the Duxford Battle of Britain is what we have here. And let's see, let's go to this guy's website. We'll look at it since I've never had anything off of his before. But this is some of the videos that he gets. He goes to the air shows and gets regular planes and stuff. And he does a good job. Excellent job of filming them and everything. And this is the air show. And what they have is they have like, I don't know how many, 20 or so planes right there. You can see. Spitfire. Hawker Hurricanes. A-26 Invader. A Boomerang. Catalina. That Viper is so cool. Look at it.
We're actually going to use some of our prior tactics as we're coming to some of these breaks in this routine, rather unusually.
The Viper is so small. Wait till you see the pilot in it.
Through the World War I sequence earlier because both the DH9 and CR1 had to cancel.
Yeah.
So we're going to take this opportunity to let them loose now. Now on the roll, the Yak ABC and 2 Yak 52s.
Yeah, see there, look how small that plane is, man. That is pretty cool. And then you get up here, you've got the big wing flying, and they have Winston Churchill's speech coming up there.
Are turning the tide of the world war by their promise.
So I mean, you just got a lot of cool stuff in this video. So check it out. Callsign Warbird. It's just amazing, man. Speaking of amazing, here we have Aidan mcatamney. And he had a great time out flying. Let's see what he said. Yep. I said, it's a great grab and go airplane. And he said, that's exactly what it is, man. I thought that was pretty cool, man. I watched that video twice. I didn't speed it up or anything. It's that good. Hey, Philip, no worries, man. Thanks for coming in. I don't know. I've been kind of down this week. I don't know why. I actually fixed 2 planes this week. I've got over here, like right behind my head, I've got my Spitfire that I just got to put it back together. Yeah, he has a great flight with that. Hey, Michael, how you doing, man? He has a nice flight, man, and an excellent landing. It's not a bad landing. I don't know if he talks.
As I say, our art model flies something like the head cap.
Here he comes. We'll listen to see what Aidan has to say. It's just a different
Well, folks, that was the second flight here tonight at the Flying Club, September 2025, of the Thunder Tiger Beaver, flying with the Sato 62 engine. I've got the head cam on here tonight for these two flights, so I'm not really sure what way it's going to turn out on screen, but anyway, for anyone that's watching, I hope that you've enjoyed that. And as I say, this plane, I bought it a good number of years ago, along with the Cessna 177 and the Arc Ready. They were made by a company in Italy called Arc Models, or Arc Model Fly, something like that. They were later bought over by Thunder Tiger. They're very unique in the fact that they're made entirely from ABS plastic. And the Ready Mark III trainer, I had it on floats, and I flew it for a few years at the local lake, and it was terrific on the water. So as I say, they stopped making them for whatever reason, and it would be absolutely magnificent to see.
Anyway, Aidan tells you all about it. It's pretty good, though. Nice. Okay, here we got Captain Hardway, aka Weed Hopper, and he's out flying his T-28, it looks like.
Kind of like Mohammed.
They're kind of yakking. We're going to mute it just because he's got to wait for clearance from the tower. We'll watch him take off here. That's a rocky runway there, man. He's in California, somewhere in wherever they've got oil and fruit trees and very, very, very dry climate. There are the fruit trees. Watch him get a landing in. He actually has a nice flight, man. I feel bad because he crashed his P-47. He killed it. You doing better, Bill? Man, I hate that. It's got this stupid referral link here. There we go. I got rid of it. I was like, come on, man. It's covering up my whole chat. Anyway, he has a great flight, man. Good job, Marcus. You're doing well, sir. Keep it up. Let's see. Let's unmute it. Unmute it, and let's go. All right. So I've got Nico in the beginning. There's the Canola. All right, Bill.
This will give you an idea of where I've got to take off and land on this narrow strip here of road to get the canola, which is absolutely amazing. It's all out in its full bloom here in springtime Australia. And we're using the US to capture some terrific footage. So here we go.
Motor on.
I don't know how he sees the spot.
It's up. The last time I flew about half an hour away, the canola wasn't quite there yet. It was just sort of starting to come out. Now it's out here with the sun shining, 21 degrees, just a beautiful day. So I'm just trying to capture as much as I can with the camera mounted on different positions. Trying to get fairly low to make sure the trees don't obscure my view.
I want you to see this landing. There we go. Anyway, Bellairvideo, he had a great flight there. I meant to take that one out, and I took somebody else's video out when I added his rocks flight in, so I screwed up there. All right, here we go. We got San Diego Ute fan, and he's flying probably the best flying Warbird ever. This here is the Flightline B25 1600 millimeter. You know, and I got rid of mine, more or less gave to Paul McNeil, and I don't know. I love flying it. It's just I didn't like how it takes up a lot of space in the hangar and stuff because of the tail is so big, and so but it's the best flying, best Warbird landing gear. It's simply one of the best flying planes you could ever have. The 5000 6S.
Rolling.
Yeah, I did. We saw that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mike Bird. I think flew great, man. Oh, shoot. Let's stop it over here. That is just such a great flying plane, man. Let's see if we can get his landing in. Here he comes. That's just a great model. If you got the size and the space for it and the money, you can't go wrong with that plane there. And it's just great. All right, up next. Yeah, that was good. That was something, man. I was happy to see that fly too. I looked at that. I didn't watch the tease video on it, but I saw that thing when they were going to fly it and stuff, man. It was just I looked at it as like dream, but you hear the plane whistling and the holes making it whistle and stuff. I thought that was great. And then Blasey, you know, you thought he would have just won the lottery or something, man. It was a good video. It was a good video. The drain tractor, the crappy drain tractor. All right, let's go back out here. All right, so we got Jeff Nichols here, and he's doing a hangar, man. He's doing a hangar tour. Oops, let's see. Here we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to the hangar. I haven't put out many projects recently, a few raw flights. Just going to do a
great looking Spitfire
update. So a lot of people haven't seen the big Flightline 1600mm Spitfire flying for a long time. There is a reason for that. Nothing wrong with the model. She's sitting here as my hangar queen at the moment. It is one of my favourite models. The reason that hasn't been flown, since I haven't had a big van, this doesn't fit in my my Mini. So, and I refuse to split the wing off of it. So until such time I have the means to carry it to the airfield, she'll stay my hangar queen. The big 90mm F86.
That's tied to the roof, the Mini.
Top Gun. That's pretty much ready to go. I need to update the ESC in there because when I did all the calculations, it worked out I needed like a 100 amp ESC, which I fitted. Turns out I'm doing all the watt tests. She's put in like 136 amps at nearly 3,000 watts. So that would be a nice model once it's up and sorted. But yeah, need another ESC in that. I blacked out the canopy on that because the way I've got to sit the battery in it. Jodel D120, the Nitro project, that is because this giant P47 of my good friend Paul's that I've been working on. Unfortunately, Paul's had a bit of an issue with space and things like that, and he's acquired a few more models. So don't have flights with that. I've got myself a full spec.
So he goes through his hangar.
I'm going to be keeping this model. I may well sell this model unflown. That has got a 82 4-stroke in it. Is it an 82? It is a FA82. I was just looking at the box, but that is a lovely model.
Yeah, Phil, that is fast, man. Well, they don't have a lot of orders, but check that out, man. Jeff Nichols gives a great hangar update, and it's really, really, really good. He's got a lot of problems in there, and he's thinned out some of his.
Jeffrey.
All right, here we go. We got Bob Barlow, and we got Jeff flying as Brian Taylor planned 81-inch Mosquito, and that is going to be spectacular. Let's see what Michael. I think this is probably.
LCG.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. We got the drain pipe plane, and we'll take a look at it. You want to see it fly, you got to go to their channel to see it fly.
Yeah, this was. Yeah, the fall. Leave it. We can put it back. No. Because, and can you imagine, my friend say, do you know what's so beautiful, eh? Yeah. I will just unplug it. We won't.
There you go. Check it out, man. That thing. Yeah. But you got to check that out. That flight out. It flew really well. It doesn't look like it should fly all that well. It's got a nice wing on it though. Yeah, it is great, man. Robert was so happy. Yep, check that out, man. Way to go, Tink brothers, man. That was great. Meanwhile, back in the UK, we've got Jeff's 81-inch Mosquito, and this is a great flight here.
And his hand-built Brian Taylor plan Mosquito. First time out for 10 years at least. Here we go.
See what happens.
That plane's durable. The drain pipe plane's amazing.
What ready for that? I took up before I wanted to.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
He's got plenty of power with these bigger engines.
I like how he incorporated the tail of the air tractor into it.
Still feels all right. I'm holding a bit of up at the moment. Yeah, this is all right. This is me. Yeah, I'll try and sort of dive it a bit when I'm turning it. What told you that?
Yeah, it's a great flight.
And a little bit of light heater on. A little bit of flat, a little bit more flat. Well, not didn't get as high as that. It's all the flat down there.
I guess I don't know what a Duro. I'll have to look up a Duro plane and get the shows over here. Watch him land here. They always fight wind there.
Oh, well done, mate. Oh, excellent.
and he has a little mishap there, but then he brings it in. Let's see, right here.
Oh, it's a pretty looking beast. There it is. Brian Taylor, plan built Mosquito by Jeffrey. Made a good job of that. How long you had it, Jeff?
Started building it in about 1998.
1998.
2008. Spent several years chopping bits of balsa up.
Yes. Certainly looks the part, doesn't it?
The colour scheme just Kermit Weeks. So I wanted one that was still flying.
Oh yeah, Kermit Weeks one, yeah.
Fly now.
Nice.
I check it. Here we are.
Man, it just looks amazing. Speaking of amazing, here we have the amazing I Can't Fly Stitches Lewis, and blinded by the light. And if you can see the thumbnail here, it is a cool thumbnail. He has a good one there. If Wayne, yeah, I think so, AJ. I'm guessing they would have, because back then they'd have been flying nothing but some kind of IC engine or something there. But so here we have Tony, and we have Lewis, and we have I think it's the Avanti, the big Avanti, 90 millimeter Avanti.
I check it. Here we are. Track. It is. Oh no, the sun is still up. I thought it was down. Yep. But it's gonna be down.
Beautiful ball of fire.
Don't get too close to it, Tony, or your wings will melt. All right, you're clear for takeoff.
AJ.
You know,
it's too bad Frank
it's
can't
getting
make
dark
it to
when
the
you can see
flying
the
tomorrow.
lights.
When he's putting it through the blender there. And we'll come about right here. Get some more of the sunset. Yeah, I had your A10 in here, and then I took it out. I put the Mustang. I had the Mustang. I accidentally deleted it. So it was, like I said, it was a little bit of a fiasco on the videos this week.
Look at that. That thing's locked in, Tony.
Tony did a great job of flying, as he usually does. He has a good time there. And then speaking of slow flyer, here we go. Boom. We got Frank here. This is Slow Flyer 85, Frank, with his daughter. And that's the fly-in tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna stop in. I don't think I'm gonna fly. I'm just gonna stop in and say hello. Huh. Well, I plan on stopping by. I don't know, but Linda wants to go to the beach, so. Built Fast. He got it from Built Fast. He Bamboo Labs, P1S, filament, Bamboo's Land, PLA Basic with Kyle's file settings.
Bring it over here. This is a 3D printed plane. I got the files from Kyle Germanton on Build Fast on YouTube. It's my first 3D plane. We're going to see what happens.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Justin Maiden.
Elevator high rate.
Yeah, we'll stop by in the morning. It just barely got up.
It's alive!
It's alive!
It's pretty early in the morning. Frank gets there early in the morning and flies. Nah.
That's a 50mm motor in there, the EDF, with a 4-cell 2200 milliamp pack, ADC.
A little touchy.
Go to mid-range.
Elevator mid-range.
I'm gonna get up a little bit and turn the shot.
But, you know, they tune it up and everything, get it tuned up and stuff. And let's see, he's going to... There he goes. He's going to come in here, I think, and then take off again.
Can you do inverted without beep? Oh, she's beeping. Yep.
Watch him land.
Ugh.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Round 3.
Watch him
3D
take
plane,
off.
Justin fly. Oh, nice.
I got to point that thing out.
I think that one does need that hill launch.
Yeah.
Don't get scared because everyone's here.
Yeah, don't be nervous, little plane. Oh, that dirt just kicked out. Go, little plane. Little plane.
Anyway, they're having fun with it. And they changed the CG up on it, and they got it flying pretty well there. At least I think they did. Good job, Frank. Good job. Ah. All right. Nice. Wow. You got some money in them things, man. All right. Here we have Carolyn Taylor RC, and she's got the Chapato, Build, and Maiden. And I'll tell you what, man, this looks like a great plane. I like this intro she's got. Not too long. It's pretty good. She has some build notes.
I just thought I'd show you what I've done with this.
It's amazing what she's
TBS.
done.
Chapito, I can never say.
We'll go to the first flight.
I've got a 6S 1300 milliamp hour battery in there.
A little thing on 6S.
DJI 04 up front, and I think it will work. I've got basically the setup that TBS supply.
Now, one thing you want to note on this is, I don't know about you, but my hand tossers are shaky, quaky. When they work perfect, they're still kind of questionable. But watch how she tosses this with that. I don't know, that flight controller that she has, man. It is crazy. Yep. Let's just check this out, man. This is so cool how she does this.
I've made a couple of minor tweaks. I don't think I need completely full power on takeoff. I've dropped that a little bit. I don't want it going up to the sky too fast.
I think it probably
I'm going to do an overhead launch. I'm going to do the old over the head for the first one. but I see that trapping tends to grab it like this and just throw it that way. Not confident enough to do that.
A prop on success.
Nothing to do. But throw it now.
Check this out.
Armed.
Engines are
Throttle up.
return to home.
Return to home.
It's an
I always have a 10-second delay. Come on. Oh, maybe I didn't set the delay. I thought I had.
It's got auto launch, man, and then she just takes her time.
Well, it certainly gained a lot of height very quickly, which is what I want. Let's see how we do.
No hurry, no rush, no
good up there. Not as noisy as I thought it might be.
That's what she's doing. That's how she's flying it, Pod.
En route to home.
Except when she forgets to turn the
Let's see it circle round. Seems to be quite smooth.
Right, we'll watch her do it again.
Okay, Maiden. Even the Maiden with the low power was good. It flew well, but I think yeah, I'm gonna like flying this plane, this wing, and it's as you can see, it's small and it breaks down fully for packing. Right, I'm gonna sign off from here and do another flight, and I'll catch you on the video.
Good job, Carolyn. Now she comes back on here. Here she goes. Yeah. And here's the onboard videos. This is what I want. Right there. Yep. Check out all that information you've got on the screen there. You got your airspeed. She's doing 49 kilometers per hour and stuff, and then just different things. There's the DJI stuff right there. There's your voltage and your GPS count, your goggles voltage. It's just, it's got 16 satellites. It's just amazing, man. Your vintage V, yeah. But anyway, man, she has a good time, man. Good job. And then here she comes in for the landing. We'll watch the landing. She really does some cool stuff. There's a lot of inverted flight twist, turns, hat rolls. There she goes, man. Nice job, Carolyn. Really did a good job on that. All right, here we go. We got Commander Google. We got Todd. And I thought all he got to do was a bunch of his buddies gave him the videos. His buddies went, and all I got was an editing job. I feel like I went now. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I can't. I got to get mine. I got to get my butt off button gear and get mine in a plane. Yep, because I've got the 04. I just need to do it. But all right, so I'm going to kind of mute this because Todd's got all kinds of great music and stuff. Yeah, it sure did, man. You did an excellent job. I don't know about the music, so. Looks like an old camp of some sort. Yeah, no worries, no worries, Todd. If I get popped, I won't make my 8 cents off this video. We got cats. Wow. Safety nets? Safety nets? We don't need no stinking safety nets. Yeah, I muted the music, Mike. Oof. They do that stuff. Man, those guys are pretty deadly. We got FPV quad gang signs. And they have some crazy flying too. They do all kinds of crazy stuff, man. But so check it out. He did a great job on the video, and the music is pretty good too, man. You know, if this was
What's up, guys?
Back to the Future, it's just too darn loud, you know. But no, it was good, man. All right, so here we go. We got RC Alaska, and he's rocking 908. And I guess he's coming out. He put a teaser out. I guess once he turns a certain age, he's going to. Yeah, from Ronco. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, today we've got the Eflite P47 1.2 meter. It's gonna be our first time flying it in a while, so let's see how it goes.
That's good. It was good music, man. I enjoyed it.
All right, here we go. Takeoff flaps.
Shoot, I like heavy stuff.
Oh.
I like Rob Zombie with 7 on guitar, man. It's pretty good, man. He has a nice flight, and he flies, keeps it out of the trees, and
is that LVC?
Yep, he's got smart ESP. You're gonna hear LVC
already. We just took off pretty much. But I think it's because of the full throttle. We need to limit the throttle because this battery's a little old. and
Let's see if he
expensive,
gets a
so not gonna
landing
be
in
replacing
here.
anytime soon.
I like it when they do the speed check there on the radar. They use it to time or check the speed on the planes. He has a nice flight, man. He really does. He does a good job. And here he comes in for a landing here. Landing on gravel road's not easy. Little show off. Alaska has a great flight though, man. Him and his buddies, yeah. Yeah, it seems like he would be, Philip. I agree, man. Seems like his parents are raising him right and stuff. And they sure have fun doing planes and stuff. We got to get going. All right, so here we go. We have EQRC. And if anybody knows Eric, we know that his SUV has been down because it needs a new motor. And I guess he got his motor in. And this is his motor rebuilt, sitting on a crate. It looks pretty good to me. That's all there was to it. It was just that right there. But Eric's got a motor coming, and he's doing it. Uh-oh, Fred. Is Fred down? I just saw him in the chat the other night. All right, here we have Rick, man. He was at the Friday Jamboree, and this is at the Rhinebeck where they have the World War I planes and stuff going on. And Rick's here, and he gives us a great video.
It's September the 5th, Friday, and we're at the old Rhinebeck Aerodrome for the annual Mid-Hudson RC Society's Jamboree. Taxiing out right now. This looks like a Spirit of St. Louis. Looks like it's in about quarter scale.
Sure, that's good.
Got a quarter or third scale Jungmeister, Mr. Gene Gavin's creation down there. He's going there. You need to go here.
Telling Rick to get out of the way.
Wait, Fred! Fred, hold up.
There's Fred.
Go, Fred. Blue sky. There's a long time attendee, Fred from Florida. Used to live in Westchester, and he's been flying that triplane for I don't know how long. Long time. Skies are a little cloudy. Wind's not bad.
Anyway, man, he has a great time there, and he puts up several videos. Yeah, it looks like everybody's having a good time, and they did some bomb drops and tried to bust the balloons and stuff. And then here we go. We got Jackson RC. He's at an event here, Warbird at Pegasus RC Club in Maryland, and he was doing some MCing, and man, he did a great job MCing.
We're doing rocket ship takeoffs.
Here we're going to fly in formation.
Barely got started.
Anyway, they fly in formations there, and it's pretty good. But I mean, you check it out, check him out, Jackson RC, and you can see some of the where he's been doing some of the. He's at the Jamboree. There's the Aviation Museum, and right here at the where he's got the Legend Hobby, and you can hear Chris doing his MCing, and he does a nice job. emceeing an event. Jackson RC Aviation, Chris.
Good afternoon.
Here we have Parcel Aviation closing out the show.
YouTube to you, April 30th. Feels like June 30th. Beautiful weather. Wind is picking up a bit more than advertised, and I have one more UMX size battery left, so it's going to go into the my OG Warco, which I've probably mentioned the story behind this before. When I went to buy this, there were none left, literally none. I scoured every model shop in the land. I phoned a model shop that appeared to have it, but they haven't updated their website to say it was out of stock. Here we go.
So she got the unicorn. Let's go the rest of the story. You know how she had to scour it,
Right.
the countryside.
Let's get this control check done. Right.
I can't wait to see the
Up,
runway
down,
improvements.
and sticker in the air. Here we go.
I need to get my UMXs out and fly them again.
If you follow the channel, you might recall, probably not, the last time I flew this, I was unsure as to whether I was going to keep it in its original form and donate the electrics to a balsa build. Well, I haven't got the heart, so this thing will live as it is the last UK UMX Warco sold.
I like my version 1.
Story.
There we have her, man. She has a great flight. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Yeah. But there you have it. That's all the videos. I keep this one as a placeholder, my banner.
Yeah, I got everything set up. I'm gonna stand right there by the camera,
Yeah,
so if I won't hit the camera, we'll get the snag going.
Let's go right here.
There.
That's where I can come in and get it. Boom.
Caught it.
You see the treble hook going around it, catching the loop, and then it pulls up the banner. I was going to play a few more seconds of it here. Pretty good, man. A little Valiant on the freestyle. You see the bamboo poles right there. They're just right there. A little net loop. It's a loop. I snag it and it goes, man. Then here we come in with the good stuff right here. This is in Maryland, and this is exactly how I did it at Myrtle Beach. That hook, the pilot just tosses that hook out the window. It's the same pole setup I used. Here comes the plane in for the snag. Hook, that trail behind it. Boom! There's the loop. There's the hook. Boom. Well, that's just exactly how I did it and stuff. So that is just, I did it the same way they did it at the beach and everything there. But there you have her, man. I love doing the banner snag. I love setting it up, getting it set up. You got to try to set it up so that you're flying into the wind, because you got to fly slow, because that hook that I have down there, it's not real heavy. I can fly too fast and the hook will trail out straight. So you got to get the speed just right, and you got to hit that loop and stuff and everything. And yeah, and when you're dragging that banner, when you're dragging the banner behind the Valiant, man, forget the ailerons. The ailerons are just there for look. You do all the turning with the rudder when you're towing a banner like that and stuff. And then I'll show you. I tow it around.
That doesn't usually happen.
Drop it.
Hope I got it on some cameras.
We watch it. I'll go ahead and play it out. Nobody will be here to watch it and stuff. But I thank everybody for coming in and for watching videos and stuff. I think I'm going to get ready to drop it here. I drop it this way. I think I dropped it this fast because I'm always driving.
Trying to fly it by to get it in the camera or the ground camera again. Without hitting the ground camera. It's about full throttle right there.
And to get the banner to fly, I show you how I set it up, but I got a weight on the bottom. I've got a 30-inch carbon rod going down through the front of the flag with some fishing sinkers on the bottom. And I just kind of, and then I got a loop attached to the
That's just how they do it at the beach.
Yeah, there you can see it. I show it up close if you remember. Here comes the drop. After the drop, I stop it.
That's just how they do it at the beach.
You got to kind of play with it until you.
Except for they throw the hook out the window of the plane.
Toe straight. With the line. I just came up with it. Now, this is my second.
I brought it up a little higher. We're getting looky-loos now.
I got it. I mean, I can take it out and set it up. There's the camera I have no one to operate. You know, the X53 Sony. Here it comes. I think I dropped it. No, next time.
3-cell Valiant.
Yeah.
You got to turn with the rudder.
But it's funny. It's just like, you know. And I've done, I don't know, I've probably done 10 of these.
It's funny. It takes like about 45 minutes or so to set it up, get the cameras working.
Here comes the drop. There we go.
Oh, we'll see if we can't drop it next time. I'll try to drop it where the cameras are at.
How long I flew it around. Let's see, is the drop coming? Yep, the drop's coming this time.
5 minutes.
That was in the summer. It was hot that day. Hot. Here it comes. The serverless release, Eflite serverless release. Yeah, wait. I got lucky. This is the best I've ever had in my cameras. Boink. Because it lands right close to the poles. There's the poles.
Just a serverless, really?
Land. There you have her, man. That's it. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing, man? Uh-oh, you're going to move tomorrow. Uh-oh. Hope it's a good move. But anyway, man, Kate, Steph, Marcia, Gracie, Sophie, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Have fun. This is Jeff saying, bye.